Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So a couple things just to start out with. One, Corey is vacuuming downstairs, so I'm sorry if you can hear that or that's like loud. I know I've mentioned this before, but I just film on my phone, so I don't know how well it picks up the audio. Sometimes you guys are like, it's super soft. So I try to be a little bit louder, but you know, depending who's home, like when he's here, it's, yeah. So there's that. Also, I haven't really put up a ton this week just because work has been absolutely insane. I've been working a ton because we're short-staffed, but hopefully we will be over that and we will get some new hires, and then I love filming, but when I come home after work and I'm so exhausted, like filming's the last thing. Like I don't want to come on here and be like, blah. Like, you know what I mean? I hate that. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll get better because I feel like I have so many things coming to me that I am going to want to share, and I hate just like holding on to stuff and not sharing it. Like even this box I got like 2 days ago, something like that. And I've just been like sitting on it because I haven't been able to get on. So anyway, what this box is my melted mousse. I think this was the American Summer pre-order, according to my invoice here. So my invoice date is June 2nd. And like I said, I think I got these a couple days ago, which I think was, I mean, they maybe came like the 21st, maybe. So they came, I mean, for a pre-order. They weren't supposed to, like, the turnaround time was up till like the 4th of July or around then, I think. So they were almost like 2 weeks ahead of schedule, which I'm really not surprised. Melted mousse, like, Jackie works so fast, so I love Jackie. We all know I love Jackie and the melted mousse. So I think they're going to be having an RTS maybe with the leftovers. Jackie posted in the group. I haven't been paying super close attention to the groups just because, like I said, I've been super busy and I have a ton of wax anyway, so there's that. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be an RTS from what I think I saw. So first I got 2 samples. Jackie's always so generous with sending samples. I absolutely love when people send samples. I try to send samples to my customers just because I feel like samples are such an important part of your business, so I really appreciate it. The first one is spring cleaning. I'll be honest, I opened these all up and smelled them when I got my box, but that was a few days ago, like I said. So this one, I'm gonna be honest, it literally smells like a lemon pledge cleaner type. It's very cleaner. I feel like I get more like lemon-esque type vibe in the bag. And I feel like a hint of bakery because it was sitting next to one of the bakeries. It's like lemon pledge. Not my jam, but I'm gonna try it out because you never know. That's the beauty of samples. Like you never know. Some stuff I get and I love. Some stuff I get and I don't like. But usually these bunnies I chop in half. Jackie's wax is a softer wax, so FYI if you're like shipping and it's hot out, usually Jackie only ships like at the beginning of the week, so hopefully stuff isn't sitting over the weekend. But it is a softer wax, so it doesn't need as much heat to melt, so I would like cut that in half. And then I usually cut these shapes in half too. This is the other sample, blackberry sweet bread. I've been kind of on like the fence with the blackberry. I think because I'm realizing I'm not a super fan of like blueberry, and they're kind of close. But I feel like this one, I'm definitely getting the bread, like in a bakery type of way, not like a yeast type of way. Most predominant note is the blackberry, but it's not like so, I feel like blueberry is just so fruity that it almost like makes my stomach upset or something like that. Whereas this, I feel like blackberry almost gets like a hint of perfuminess in a way that makes it a little bit different. So I'll be curious to try this as well. I could see that one being nice for like a transition, kind of like berry waffle cone, like transition from summer to fall. Like it's a little bit heavier, but it still like fruity in a way, if that makes sense. So part of this pre-order, there was a sampler. So I did pick up the sampler that's what's in this bag. I think I'm just gonna try and like get all these out quick so that I don't have to mess with the bag. It's probably really crinkly. Okay. Throw that over there. Let's see. I'm trying to think like where do I want to sit with these? I think I'm gonna start with this one that is my least favorite. It is, and all these were listed. You could tell what was in the pre-order before you ordered it, or in this sampler, sorry. They had all the scent notes and like scent descriptions. You know, some people when they do samplers, they're like, yeah, I'm just doing a general theme. Here's what it's gonna be, like bakery, fruity, whatever. And then some vendors, they like list what will be in the sampler, and there was a list, so I knew exactly what I was getting. So these aren't like surprises, but of course I didn't know what they would smell like. So I think the one that's my least favorite is this root beer float, and these are all like the 2-ounce scent shots, like shot cups. And the notes on root beer float are frothy root beer and vanilla ice cream. And then Jackie does put the pour dates. It's just the month and the year, but I still appreciate that. When I write the pour dates on my clamps with my stickers, I only do the month and the year too. This one's got a little bit of a decoration going. I love that. It sucks in your warmer, I will admit. It is cute though on the wax, but I don't know. I'm like always half and half with like, do I love it? Do I hate it? Here's the deal with this one. I think this is my least favorite because it's so root beer. Like it really does smell like a root beer float. However, I'm not gonna have a root beer float. Like I don't particularly even drink pop in general, but I think the smell of root beer to me is just, I just really don't like it. And I don't know if it was because like when we were younger, my brother drank a lot of root beer. Like I don't know if like back then I totally did not drink pop at all. And I don't really now, but I'll like have it with a mixed drink or something. I don't know if the smell just bothers me like from that, or if I just like, I just don't like the scent of root beer. I never have, I don't know. I feel like the vanilla ice cream helps it a little bit, but like the bottom is straight up root beer. I don't know. It literally smells like a root beer float. That one's just a little bit questionable for me. We'll see. I'll probably warm it because I test all the wax I get. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the only other one I think I want to like mention like at the top as well is this County Fair, which the notes are funnel cakes, cotton candy, and caramel apples. And behind it they have house blend. I feel like that's so blurry. They have house blend in parentheses. So I'm pretty sure that I've had this one in the past from the Melted Mousse because I've tried their wax for almost like about a year. Like I think my first order was last August. So I think in one of my first orders, I have actually tried this before, and I was pretty positive that I did not like it. So when I saw this on the list, I was like, oh dang, I don't think I like that one. But now that I have it in this sampler, I'm like, how did I not like this? It literally smells like, it kind of smells like Summer Boardwalk in a way from Bath and Body Works. Like it's very like caramel apple is the first thing you get. Like it's definitely kind of fall-esque, but it reminds me, like I said, of that like berry waffle cone type of end of summer, beginning of fall scent. I don't know if it was something that came out when warming, but I distinctly recall like not being a fan at all. But I actually really enjoy it this go around. So I'll warm it and see what happens. Like, do I change my mind? Am I, missing something? Like when it warmed, something came out. And I don't know too if I was thinking it had more of like a salty sea air blend to it that I wasn't liking. I distinctly remember not enjoying it though, but I just don't recall why now that I've smelled it and I do enjoy it. So the next one from the sampler is Front Porch sitting. It's Kiss My Grass and Southern Sweet Tea. I felt like I was really going out of my comfort zone on this one because I was like, I don't really know what to expect. But it really smells just like a very, very fresh scent. I feel like the bottom has more of that like grass type note, but it kind of smells like artificial grass. I don't think it's as strong as some people's fresh cut grass that's just like, oh my gosh, I'm choking. I'm choking. You just mowed your grass and now my face is like, I'm smelling it. Like, you know, your face is completely just like they blew when they're mowing and they go past you and it all blows at you or something. This is almost like a sweet grass in a way. It's just very, very fresh and not like the cleaner fresh, like fresh you opened your windows and there's fresh air coming through your house. So I'm excited about that one. I think that'd be so nice for like an early spring. Don't know that I'll justify holding on to it till early spring, but just saying. The next one's Main Squeeze, which is pink lemonade and pink sugar. Sometimes pink sugar makes me a little nervous, but I think mixed with the lemonade, it's like a perfect combination. Because sometimes it's almost like too perfumey, but I think this is like the perfect balance between perfumey and like lemonade kind of has that acidity, so it makes it a little bit like citrus type. I think it's a perfect blend of the two because it's almost like a sweet lemonade. Like lots of sugar in the lemonade where you don't get that like citrus biting lemon. This one's very, very pretty. I feel like sometimes when things have pink sugar, I'm like, I can't use this as my open concept. It needs to be like bedroom, bathroom type of scent. I feel like I could definitely do that in my open concept. So I really like that one. Next, I'm going to do strawberry pretzel salad, which is sweet strawberry and a hint of cheesecake and pretzels. So I feel like a little bit different of a take on like strawberry pound cake. Everybody's been talking about that. This one has like, you know, just a few little crystals on there. It's funny. So I feel like the thing I get like right up front is the pretzel. And I don't know if I've had anything with Jackie's pretzel in it. Uh-oh, the things are coming off the top. But I feel like I get a hint of that cheesecake, and I don't know if it's mixed with the strawberry or just the cheesecake in general, but gives it almost that like milky, you know when people talk about that? I've never had that before, but smelling that one, I feel like I get that, but also I don't really go for cheesecake type of blends because of that. But I also get the pretzel, and I like pretzel blends. So I'm really curious to see how those mix together when they warm. And I will probably set these away for at least another week or so. But definitely on the 4th of July, I want to do this one. It's Bomb Pop, which is black cherry, blue raspberry slushy, and fizzy pop, which is really cool. I'll show it to you this way because the top is just red, but it has a star. And like I said, you guys, I'm not like cherry, blueberry, like those types of things don't necessarily always, like, I don't love them typically. This one's like, I get the fizzy pop. I think it's a good mixture of the cherry and the blue raspberry, so it's not like overly sweet in a certain way. And I think adding the fizzy pop in there really makes it a little bit like fresher. It kind of smells like a bomb pop, to be honest. Like how the fizzy pop gives it a little bit of a like frostiness, like you're eating a bomb pop out of the freezer. So it's interesting. I'm definitely gonna warm that on the 4th of July, or like around the 4th of July if we're not home. Next we have beach towels, which is fluffy towels and salty sea air. I distinctly remember not liking Jackie's salty sea air. However, that one's cute. I don't feel like this is that bad. Like, I remember the salty sea air being like almost like too sickeningly sweet marshmallows to the point where you're like, oh, I've ate too many marshmallows and I'm sick, and being like with like sea air. Like, it was just like a weird, I just remember it being in the air and I like was feeling sick, you know? multiple, like I feel like every blend that I did had that like scent with it that I don't know if that's why I'm associating with the county fair. I keep thinking it's country fair. I don't know if I was associating it with that scent as well, or if I got something like that out of it, but I just remember all the blends like making me not feel the best. Like I was getting that like upset stomach type situation. But I feel like now I smell this and I'm like, wow, it's so fresh. Like I get that sea air, but I don't remember, it's not the same. Like I don't know if something has changed or if just my nose has changed. Like I don't know that her formula has changed. Yeah, so on the top I definitely get the fluffy towels. On the bottom I get like that sea air type of scent. I'm really excited to warm this one. I could see myself potentially getting more of this. It's not, I generally am not like a laundry person, but it's a perfect balance. It's like not overpowering laundry at all. Like the fluffy towels has to be like 10% because usually fluffy towels or anything laundry is like so overpowering. But I don't know if it's because of the salty sea air is also a really strong oil typically. I don't know how Jackie formulated that one, but it's like two very overpowering scents, but not overpowering. Like it's very, very nice blended together. Yeah, it's really pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how that warms because like I said, was not a fan of the salty sea air before. So. And then the last one in the sampler is Campfire Nights, which is charred wood and leaves and toasty campfire marshmallows. And this one's really cool looking. This one's really good and really different. Like, I feel like almost everybody does like a take on marshmallow fireside. You know, like the burning embers and marshmallow. Like I feel like everybody does their take on that. I think the part that is a little bit different about this one is it has that leaves component. It's like really good. I get the marshmallow, I get the wood, but there's something deeper there and it has to be the leaves. Or it's almost like leaves in with the wood while you're burning it type of situation. But it's very like marshmallowy sweetness. I really like that one. Once again, I think that's more of a going into the fall type of scent, but I'm excited to try it. So next I have souffles. Let's just start at the top. Also, because Jackie's wax is softer, you might get like some smudging on your bag. Things might be, you know, there's no guarantee that like harder wax melts at a higher point. So this soft wax can get really messy in the summer months in the mail just because any type of heat, it just like gets smudgy and melty and that type of stuff. So, but I think mine came in great condition. Also, I don't live somewhere where it's ridiculously hot. So the first souffle I got is Watermelon Sugar High, which I thought was such a funny like name, pop culture, I don't know. The notes are watermelon candy, sweet strawberry, pink sugar, and marshmallow fluff. And the souffles are so cute. This literally look like little seeds kind of in the watermelon. I don't know if I'm gonna take all these out. Okay, we'll see. And this one, I definitely get the watermelon and the strawberry. I don't know if I can take these out of the thing here. Oh, that was fun. I was not expecting that. I get watermelon on the bottom too. And the strawberry. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put them back in. Okay. This might get messy. Definitely watermelon and strawberry. Maybe a hint of pink sugar, but like I said, pink sugar kind of sometimes to me is like a perfuminess, which I feel like watermelon can kind of have already. Make it more like candied. So that one's exciting and a little bit something different that I wouldn't typically go for. Next I have I Scream, You Scream. And I think Jackie posted that the notes of this ended up changing, like they couldn't get a certain oil or something. So the notes are tangerine, gelato, strawberry cheesecake, and vanilla ice cream. I think it was supposed to be something maybe a little bit different. I don't quite remember. Let's take this one out. This one has little like sprinkles. This one smells good. I feel like the first thing I get is the Tangerine Gelato, like that. Oh, I don't know if I should be taking these out. I don't think I'm gonna take these out anymore because I'm never gonna put them back together. Like, ugh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I get the tangerine, but I also feel like I get that cheesecake note again. It's not as pronounced, and this one I feel like there's something masking it almost. I don't know. I get the cheesecake though. And I don't know if it's, what was the other one? Regular cheesecake? I don't know. I think they would kind of smell the same. I feel like they definitely have that same noted on the strawberry pretzel one with the cheesecake and this one. Okay, the next one is Daydreamer. Lavender, chamomile, and vanilla pound cake. I love Jackie's lavender and bakery blends, like for the nighttime type blends. Something to mix with basically like straight up lavender. So good. And I feel like this one is so, it's so the same, but it's so different at the same time. And it has to be the chamomile, right? Or is it the pound cake? It almost smells like heavy bakery in a way, but like you get the lavender and chamomile, don't get me wrong. It kind of reminds me of like a baby's bubble bath. Like that would be like a lavender chamomile type of scent. But then there's almost like this heavy buttery base or something. I don't want to pop this out. And did I show you the top? It has like little moons on it and stars. The past blends I've had that are the lavender and bakery from Jackie, I find as they warm and let them cure, whatever, as they warm, they start out like very lavender based, and then as they warm, the lavender dies off and the bakery really starts to come out at the end. It's kind of like lavender's up here, bakery's down here, and then they warm and it's like they flip-flop kind of. I really enjoy that about them. So it's like you go to bed and it's like the lavender and whatever, and you wake up and it's like the bakery scent. So I personally really enjoy that, and I feel like I've gotten that from the past lavender blends I've had with bakery. The next one is, I think you pronounce this chantilly cake. I don't know. It's vanilla cake, sweet berries, and buttercream. And I think, was it Sydney who requested this in Jackie's group? Sydney, if this was you, I swear I saw you posting that you wanted some type of this blend. And maybe even posted like a picture of what this looks like or something. I swear I remember seeing that. So once I seen the notes, I was like, okay, that would probably be up my alley. Oh, I didn't even show you, sorry. It's so pretty with the pink. And this one, it's definitely like sweet berries, but I feel like because it's so heavy vanilla, the vanilla quite hasn't developed yet. So it's got almost like that plastic bag. Like I feel like vanillas get that plastic bag scent while they're developing. Like they're not strong enough to cut through that like some of the other scents. I definitely feel that in this one. Yeah, I feel like if you breathe real deep, you get that vanilla cake, like that cakiness, that butteriness. Definitely the berries, because I don't think that needs to cure more. Like I get the berry, but the vanilla part is definitely, like those scents definitely need to cure more. And I feel like this one needs to cure, but it's gonna be right at my alley. It kind of reminds me of the one scent, I think it's like Breakfast by the Bayou, is that what it is? Like beignets and that berry combo. It kind of reminds me of that, but it's not as heavy. Like the vanilla cake is lighter than the beignet. Okay, the next one is Angels Among Us. It's blackberry, sweet fruits, magnolia blossom, marshmallow cream, sandalwood, and musk. And honestly, this one I debated getting like a lot of, but I was trying to be good, so I didn't. But those notes are like right in my wheelhouse. But also at the same time, like, I know I can get a custom with Jackie, so like I'm not that worried about it. So I was good. This one, look at that reflection. That's so cool. I love this. And I knew I would because that Magnolia Blossom that's in BMC, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, and I freaking love Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. This kind of reminds me of Blackberry Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. I feel like it has a little bit more complexity because it has like the sandalwood and that type of stuff in there. But it definitely reminds me of that. And you guys know BMC is like one of my favorite scents. I freaking love this. And I feel like it has those fruits, but you could still easily use this in the bedroom, which is kind of where I prefer my BMC. But it's really good. You could use it anywhere. It's so like perfumey. That's a really good one. That's probably the one I was like the most excited about in this order. And then the last one is, this one got a little bit smudgy on the bag. It's American Dream, which is apple, crisp, salted caramel, and vanilla ice cream. And do you see the fun colors? I'm gonna pull it out. But this one too, I feel like is very 4th of July-esque. That's so pretty. But to me, it kind of smells like more towards fall. So this I could see myself potentially saving for more like a Labor Day. Something you would maybe still kind of do these fun colors for, but something closer to fall. Because I definitely get that apple caramel type of vibe. These, like the scents with these apple caramels and stuff, have me craving fall scents. It's like June 20 whatever, 3rd. So way too early for that. But I'm so excited. Yeah, this is like, I think it would just be a little bit too soon, but I could also see myself potentially doing one of those like on a summer night, like if I'm really craving it, just to kind of like scratch that itch of like really wanting to melt those scents. So I could see myself doing that. So this was such an awesome pre-order. Like I said, I think Jackie is posting RTS items. They could already be up because I really don't know. Any wax group, I highly recommend joining their Facebook page. It's just the easiest way that I've found. That's all I know. So definitely check that out. Otherwise, I think if you go to the Melted Mousse, their website, I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think it's literally called like the Melted Mousse. And I think it has the words like Big Cartel in somewhere in the top, like in the webpage maybe. Because I think there's like all kinds of other, it's not like actual mousse, like we're looking for wax. So kind of search for it, but I know when Jackie takes the site down to like add scents in, then it kind of like, you can't find it very easily on Google. So hopefully the stock is up, you guys can easily shop and you can get some things and everyone's happy. But I definitely am excited to try some of these. Some of these were I really actually like in the souffles. But also if you are part of the Facebook group, Jackie does customs and there's like a running list for customs, so you can add yourself to it there. But yeah, that's everything I have to share. Let me know if you guys got any of these, what your thoughts are. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.